Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about factors. So let's start. Let's take a number to understand factors. We'll take 6. Let's try to represent 6 in different ways. The first way is 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Let's make pictures of 2 groups of 3. This is the first group of 3. This is the second group of 3 and we get 6. Let's take another way of representing 6. 3 times 2 is also 6. Let's try to make pictures of the same. 1 group of 2, 2 groups of 2 and 3 groups of 2. And what we get in all is 6. Another way of representing 6 is 1 group of 6. So let's make the picture. Yes, we have 1 group of 6 and it is representing 6. Another way can be 6 groups of 1. So all these are groups of 1. 1 group of 1, 2 groups of 1, 3 groups of 1, 4 groups of 1, 5 groups of 1, 6 groups of 1 and we get 6. So here all these numbers are groups of 6. So now we can see in the first way we have broken 6 into 2 groups of 3. In the second we have broken 6 into 3 groups of 2. Then in a single group of 6. Then 6 groups of 1. So all these are equal groups. Let's see, can we break the number 6 into equal groups of 4? These are 6 pebbles. If I take out one group of 4, I am left with 2 pebbles and I get 2 unequal groups, that is 4 and 2. So it is not possible to break 6 into equal groups of 4. So now let us see, is it possible to break 6 into equal groups of 5? This is one group of 5 and after taking out a group of 5 I am left with 1. So I get 2 unequal groups, 5 and 1. So equal groups of 5 are also not possible with 6 pebbles. So now if we go back to our representations of 6, we see that we have broken 6 into equal groups of 3, equal groups of 2, a single group and equal groups of 1. So all these numbers are called factors of 6. So let us write down all the factors of 6. They are 1, 2, 3 and 6. These are the factors of 6. So now let's take another number and try to find out its factors. So we'll be taking 8. So I'll be drawing 8. And in this representation, I can see 2 groups of 4. So these are 2 groups of 4. So because we have equal groups of 4, so 4 is a factor of 8. Let's draw another 8 and see. This is one group of 8 because we have divided 8 into a single group of 8. So 8 is also a factor of 8. Another representation, here we can see groups of 2. How many? 1, 2, 3 and 4. We can see 4 groups of 2 because we have divided 8 into equal groups of 2. So 2 is also a factor of 8. Let's see another representation. Let's check whether 3 is a factor of 8 or not. No, we cannot divide it into equal groups of 3. So 3 is not a factor of 8. Let's see whether 5 is a factor of 8 or not. I have drawn one group of 5. No, it is not. We cannot use groups of 5 to make 8. Let's check 6. This is one group of 6. No, even 6 isn't a factor of 8. Let's check 7. No, 7 is also not a factor of 8. And we have already checked 8. We have one group of 8. So 8 is a factor of 8. So now let's write down all the factors of 8. So now in the end I have a challenge for you. Is 3 a factor of 10? So what you have to do is that you have to draw pictures and find out whether 3 is a factor of 10 or not. So keep watching and keep liking.